And I want to start by saying, I don't like talking to you like this. I much
I
prefer it when you're right
know.
here beside
It's
me.
like on the other
E-
end. I know, it's
exactly.
crazy.
How are you doing right now?
I'm doing great. DCIS, about 56,000 women in the US are diagnosed with this every year. Jay, just to put that in perspective, since this is a sports show, if you filled up every single seat in Dodger Stadium, that many women would be diagnosed with DCIS this year.
Wow.
So it's about 56,000. Just to give you a visual of that, I was extremely lucky. DCIS is a 99% survival rate. I had surgery in February, on February 1st, something called a lumpectomy, where they take the area in which they found the cancer cells, which haven't spread. They're lining the duct of the breast. They haven't spread anywhere, which is incredible. So I had a surgery to remove 2 spots there in my breast, and I was back covering the Super Bowl 10 days later, which was incredible, such a blessing. Some women have to have a mastectomy, and there's even new research that say that some women can just monitor this and pay attention to it and watch it closely. I do not have to have radiation, which is another really common thing to treat this. But again, new research shows that not everybody has to have radiation. They were able to look at my abnormal cells and decide that they weren't going to respond to that. And then for the next 3 years, I'm on a drug called tamoxifen that blocks estrogen and progesterone. That's also very, very common. But again, the dosages aren't as high as it used to be necessarily for people because of a lot of recent research. So, I mean, really lucky. The key is, Jay, that they found it early, so early, stage 0.
Indeed. Indeed. Now, and you know this, you are under no obligation to say a word about any of this.
Right.
Why are you taking this public?
Because I think it's really tough for people to think about having mammograms, especially us women. We are really busy, man. We are taking care of kids, we're taking care of our parents, we're holding down jobs. We're, lucky if we can even get to the gym. Some days even take a shower. I mean, to think about taking a test for something that you don't have any risk factors for and that you're going to have to schedule it a couple months out, or maybe it's something that you're scared to do because it's unpleasant, or you'd just rather not know. There are a myriad of reasons why women don't schedule their mammograms. Mammograms are how I found out about my DCIS. That is how early stage breast cancer is detected. And in my case, because like a lot of women have dense breasts, it was a mammogram followed by a sonogram followed by a biopsy. So there's ground balls that you have to run out, right? Another sports analogy, but it can save your life. Jay, 85 to 90% of people have no risk factors. So you can't say, oh, I don't have breast cancer in my
Right.
family. I don't have a gene mutation. 1 in 8 women that you know is going to get breast cancer. And the key, if at all possible, is get it early and to be able to treat it like I did because the resources are there. And Jay, I mean, we need your help, you men, right? There's a lot of men who watch this show, and I know that you have women in your life that you love. It might be your sister, it might be your wife, your mom, your friend at work, like we are, best
Hmm.
friends at work. Help them along, man. Let those women in your life know that you care about their health, that you will help them make that appointment. You will drive them to that appointment. Check in with them every year. Have you made it? How are you feeling? Get those checkups, get those screenings. What do I have to do? Do I have to watch the kids? How can I help? Because I care about your health as much as I care about my own. Sometimes as women, we're the last people that we care about,
Yes,
right? We're at
true.
the
Yeah.
very bottom of the list. And so, we need the help of our loved ones too to advocate for us because sometimes we just don't advocate for ourselves.
A great message for women and a great message for men. Before I let you go, when are you back at work this week?
Oh, probably. I don't know. Check the schedule.
All right.
I
Oh,
think I'm doing
all right. Tori
I'm
just told me
doing
my ear
NFL
Thursday.
Live later this
Yeah.
week. I'm doing like,
I,
I
I,
mean, and I gotta say, like, work is such a blessing, for anybody going through anything health-wise. You just want to feel normal. And the ability to go into work and be able to concentrate on that and not be a patient during those hours and not have to think about it, that's a real blessing. And you know what? You never know what people are going through. So just make sure that you stay on top of those you love in terms of their health and make them understand how important they are. And that,
indeed.
you know what? They need to put themselves first sometimes. And this is definitely one of those times.
Indeed. I just checked the schedule real quick. You and me Saturday morning, so I'll see you here. Much better than
Great.
seeing you here. I like this a lot better. And
I know. It's
and
hard to dial up with
it
these
is.
Zooms and have these remotes. But
You
anyway.
you bring food, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you bring coffee. See ya.
All right. Love you.
I love you.